The year was 1964. New York City, a symphony of car horns and distant sirens, pulsed under a moonless sky. In the borough of Queens, streetlights cast an orange glow on the sidewalk where Kitty Genovese walked. Her footsteps echoed in the quiet of the early morning hours, the only sound besides the click of her heels. It was a familiar route, one she had taken countless times from her late shift managing a bar. Tonight, however, the shadows seemed deeper, the silence heavier. A chill wind whipped through the trees, sending a shiver down Kitty's spine. She clutched her purse tighter, her senses alert as she noticed a figure emerge from a darkened doorway across the street. Anxiety pricked at her, but she quickly dismissed it. Just someone coming home from a late night, she thought, trying to calm her nerves. As she continued walking, her pace quickened, the man's presence lingering in the corner of her mind. He moved with a swiftness that startled her, closing the distance between them with alarming speed. Kitty's breath caught in her throat, her heart pounding against her ribs as she broke into a run. She screamed, her voice a desperate plea swallowed by the night. He caught her from behind, his grip like a vice, dragging her into the shadows of a nearby apartment building. The man's attack was brutal, punctuated by Kitty's terrified screams. Lights flickered on in the apartment building she was pulled beneath. Silhouettes appeared in windows drawn by the commotion. They watched as Kitty struggled against her attacker, her cries piercing the quiet of the night. Yet no one came to her aid. No one called the police. The silence of the city was deafening. Minutes stretched into an eternity as Kitty fought for her life. Her attacker, momentarily startled by a voice from one of the apartment windows, fled into the darkness. Battered and bleeding, Kitty stumbled to her feet, her body racked with pain and terror. She managed to drag herself to the entrance of her apartment building, desperately hoping for safety. But her attacker returned, a predator stalking his prey. He found her in the dimly lit hallway, her cries for help echoing unanswered. The witnesses watched again, their faces illuminated by the flickering lights of the hallway as Kitty's life was brutally extinguished. The attack lasted over half an hour. 38 people witnessed the event, and yet not a single person intervened. The murder of Kitty Genovese sent shockwaves through the nation. How could so many people stand by and watch as a young woman was brutally murdered? The answer, psychologists found, lay in a chilling phenomenon known as the Bystander Effect. The presence of other witnesses diffused responsibility, each person assuming someone else would take action. The more witnesses there are, the less likely anyone is to help. People become paralyzed by indecision, fear, or a diffusion of responsibility. Kitty's story became a tragic symbol of this psychological phenomenon, a stark reminder of the dark side of human nature. Her death, though a devastating loss, sparked a national conversation about personal responsibility and the need to act in the face of injustice. 38 witnesses. No one helped.